Hey everyone, welcome to Willow's Whimsy. This is my series Niece's Many Musings, which is oftentimes, it's just anything that the other things are not. It can be an extension of one of the series, it can be a sub-series, it can be a rant, it can be an opinion piece. The sky's the limit. I'll put a link right up here that has my introduction. My introduction sucks, by the way. It's over a year old and I've been meaning to change it, and financially I can't do the background, the lighting, all that stuff on my channel yet, so we're working towards that. One thing I am not is I'm not a beauty guru and I am not a drama channel. I'm not about that. I'm just trying to, I guess I wouldn't even call my channel self-help. It's just me struggling, sharing my struggles and my triumphs and this journey through life and trying to build a community. And one of the things that I try very hard not to do is the whole clickbait thing, to try and get views or to try and get new subscribers in. I don't believe in it. But NikkieTutorials came out. Now, I love makeup. And the reason I have chosen not to go the beauty guru route is that, I'm just not as talented as some of these young people. The things they do are so amazing. I still love makeup. I still get excited when I see a new palette, all of that. But I am older, and I just, older women can wear makeup and we can do crazy things. I still do. I love it. I'm going to be 90. Okay, and I'm gonna be doing hot pink and rainbows and you name it, right? There are a few beauty gurus that I love, and I always try to find new ones and subscribe to their channel and give them support just because, even though I know it's not me that they're appealing to, because I think that beauty in general and makeup is probably a much younger, I don't know, marketing target. One of the ones that I love is Nikki. And Nikki came out this week with a video saying, I'm coming out, and admitted to, I hate even saying admitted because it sounds like, oh, it's bad, I'm admitting something, but she opened up about the fact that she is transgender. And this video, I want to say just a teeny bit about that, but it's not about that. First of all, I mean, I commend you. I cried through that whole thing. I can't speak to what that must be like because I'm a straight white female. And but I have so many friends in the community, and I know you know, I have a lot of acquaintances who are gay, lesbian, bi, transsexual, transgender. I don't understand all of the designations. I understand the ones I just said, but there's so many out there now, and I don't claim to understand them, but I support them. And I support all of us having the right to be who we are and be true to ourselves, and to express that any way that we feel necessary. And in a perfect world, we could do that without judgment. We could do that without, you know, people having fear of those of us who are, you know, just ourselves. What I wanted to talk about, well, no, Nikki. You won't even see this video. I'm a little peon person. Wow. Like, you're so brave. And the overwhelming thing for me was what you've been through, but also what you're doing for so many young people who are out in the world right now suffering just because of who they are. Having fear about it, wanting to hide it, having shame, having whatever it is, and they don't need to, but because of the world we live in, it did not change my view of who you are. I was surprised. I had no clue. I really, honest to God, didn't. And you're still Nikki to me. you were a female makeup artist before you made that video, and I look at you the same. Nothing's changed. And so I did want to say that, but what I really wanted to talk about, and because I try to keep my videos under 10 minutes, I just want to get through this quickly. What really stood out to me in that video, I mean, it all stood out to me, but when she talked about her mom, wow, you guys, wow. If only all parents could be so, first of all, on top of their shit and on top of their kids' shit, because Nikki said she noticed pretty early on, oh, and she didn't know quite what they were looking at, but she knew that that her little boy was going to be something different than the norm. And she did everything she could for her child. Do you know how many kids are out on the streets because their parents don't accept them? How many kids are getting bullied at school if they do dare to step outside that box of normalcy, you know, in junior high or high school? I think in some respects there is more acceptance, but in some respects, man, we're still back in the dark ages. And so for a mother to know her child so well and to be so connected to her child, to see that incredibly early on, and not to shame her child, but to say, wow, this is you. And to embrace that for her child so that Nikki felt safe at home, because I think that's the first step in avoiding mental illness and, you know, addiction and suicide and all those things that can come into play. She accepted Nikki and she helped and supported Nikki in becoming who Nikki wanted to be. And as a mother, I will tell you, you know, you find out you're pregnant and you go through this whole pregnancy and you have this idea of what your child, you know, is going to be. And it's regardless of sexual identity, man, your kid is never what you think when you're pregnant, you know, because real life is different than the fantasy. But I always knew that if any of my children came to me saying, I'm gay, or I want to be the opposite sex. I am the opposite sex, but I have this body that is different than that. I would like to think, I know, I would have supported them too. And that I, you know, the one thing my friends always said about me when my kids, because my kids are all grown now, but that I was a mama bear. And I was. And I would have, I probably would not have acted appropriately had my children been bullied for such a thing. There were a couple kids in our school district who over the past 10 years have committed suicide because of this. And I don't know what was going on at home. I don't know what that looked like, so I'm not going to make judgments, okay? But this video is about saying to her mother, good job, man. Good job. Excellent parenting. I applaud you. And you are in my heart and my thoughts. And I think that everyone could learn a lesson from how this woman parented her child and who her child has become as a direct result of that. She is who she is because she is who she is, and she has created what she has created with her channel, and her artistry and her talent is her own. But her mother, by accepting her and allowing her to be who she was without judgment, I'm sure there was fear. I'm sure there was fear, but without judgment, allowed her to become this amazing, incredible human being. And incredible, amazing woman. And I applaud you. I applaud you, and I wish that every other mother who had a child in these circumstances would watch Nikkie's video. I am going to put a link down below in my description so you can see it. And, you know, the thing about judgment that always comes to my mind in situations like this is Salt and Peppa's song, None of Your Business. And they say towards the end, there's only, who are you to judge? There's only one true judge, and that's God. So chill and let my Father do his job. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you next week.